Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here now that my 2 informative videos are done for the day, including a full deadlift workout. I just started conventional deadlifting again after quitting deficits a couple weeks ago. I got that up for you guys, so go check that out. But now it's time to talk about current events in the online fitness community. So let me put on my +5 hat of weaponsmithing, work on skilling up my crafting a little bit, and let's talk about Alan Thrall. Now sometimes in this segment of the day, I do a lot of smack talking. And most of it, 90% of it's well earned and well deserved by the people who get it. Now, today, I'm not going to trash talk because I didn't see anything worth trash talking. In fact, I kind of liked what I saw. Yesterday, someone sent me a message and said, "Hey, have you seen what Alan Thrall's doing lately?" And I'm like, no, no, I haven't. Like, go check out this strength lifting thing that he's involved with. So I did, and I stopped and watched a couple of his videos. So I'm going to be honest, guys, I haven't watched anything of Alan Thrall's in a few months. It's been a few months. I am subscribed to his channel, but I haven't seen anything in a few months. So I spent the time to watch 3 or 4 videos, kind of get caught up a little bit. Okay, let's see what he's up to these days. He had a lot to say that I really liked about use of accessory work, specificity of training, and some other stuff. Like, he basically had like a chart of specificity in regards to accessory work and things. I liked it. The few videos I did see over there that he's got up lately, I thought they were pretty good stuff overall. I didn't really see anything I objected to. Pretty good stuff happening over there. Pretty strong overall channel. Not gonna lie, it's pretty strong. So I went and watched his strength lifting meat footage. And I watched it. I'm like, well, wait a minute. What are they doing? A strict press? Conventional only deadlifting, everything raw? What the hell is this? I had to go look the strength lifting up. And Alan puts up some pretty decent numbers on top of it. He's no slouch in the strength department. So I went to go check it out, and apparently I guess Ripto kind of put down the rules for this. I guess it's associated with starting strength. But it appears to be a variation of powerlifting where they put the strict press. It used to just be called the press, and they took it out of strength sports for the most part because it was problematic in judging. They've added it in to replace the bench press. Now, as far as making a replacement, a potential replacement, something to parallel powerlifting that is really more raw strength and true overall strength based, I kind of liked it, guys, because I go and look. It's like, okay, they're requiring depth. They're judging depth and everything's strict on the squat. The only thing I don't like is allowing sleeves and calling it raw. The knee sleeves are not raw, in my opinion, at least not classic raw. That's just how I feel about it. All right, I would like to see that gone, but outside of that, the squatting criteria look real strong. They're making them squat out of a stand, no monolift, making them squat to depth. No wraps, and that's good. So it looks like they allow sleeves, but no wraps. And yeah, I mean, if I could live with that, I could live with that. That was actually my only complaint. I saw it all with their rules. That was it. That's the only thing I disagree with, this knee sleeves. But they had that going. Then they have the strict press. Now, I thought it was interesting they require a thumb over strict press. You guys know I usually prefer thumbs under. And actually, I might be changing that around anyways. I'm going to be changing my grip on my strict press. I've started looking at some of my footage. And so I've really started working the strict press again. That's why someone sent this to me, actually, because they're like, hey, you started really focusing a lot on your strict press now all of a sudden. Have you seen that this is now an official competition lift in an organization that's actually putting out multiple meets? And that's what got my attention. So I go over and looked, and yeah, they've got strict press. Goes to the bench. Like, all right, that's pretty cool. I'm not saying I don't like bench pressing. Sometimes I don't like it, though. Sometimes I go, I mean, it's cool and all, and it's a good exercise, but there are times when I do go, yeah, it's what we have as a feat of strength, but, the overhead press is better if we really want to have a true testament to strength. I'm not saying the bench press is a bad lift, but again, you're laying down. So they got the strict press. It's like, okay, all right, that's cool. And they're judging it pretty strict. So they've got a strict press. And they get over to my favorite lift, the deadlift. And I find out they don't allow sumo. Okay, that got my attention. Okay, that got my attention. Because you guys know You guys know how I feel about sumo. And I've had people like, hey, when you were judging meets over in the WPC, you're biased against sumo. Did you ever think that bias affected you, like the way that you judge people? And my answer is no. I have white-lighted records. I white-lighted national records. I white-lighted gold medal wins on sumo deadlifts. I passed them. If they were meet legal, if they were in the confines of the rules, I hit that white button. And I'm very impartial on that sort of stuff, because if I'm going to stand up and be responsible for passing or clearing a lift, my personal biases have to go away. Doesn't matter if I really like that person, because there were times when I had to have the box on people who were my friends. Okay, that's going to be pretty common in any sort of strength sport. They're small circles. There were people who were personal friends of mine that I had to hold that box on them. All right, and I have hit a red. I have red lighted people I was personal friends with, and that's just the reality. It has to happen. There are times that you have to do that if you're going to be impartial. And there are times when I don't like a variation of the rule, like the sumo deadlift. If someone set a record, but they were meet legal when I hit that white button. You got to set that stuff to the side. Right? If you're going to be an impartial judge or referee in anything, you have to set your personal biases to the side and enforce the rules as they're written. Okay? Otherwise, you really have no business being there. That's how I honestly feel. Doesn't matter. If they came in and changed the rules in the bench press and allowed this silly stuff that I've seen people do, that I found out IPF and others do allow, if that was under the rules that you could start with your ass off the bench and then set it down, then I would have to pass it. I wouldn't like it, but I'd pass it. I'd pass it because it's in the rules. All right. It is what it is. But back to the point, no sumo deadlift. They're making them conventional deadlift. So basically, raw squat that you got to walk out, strict press that you also have to walk out. Of course, that shouldn't be that hard. And conventional only deadlift is a strength sport. I hope this catches on. I hope this catches on. Would I consider at some point competing in something like that? Yeah, I would. I would. Not currently. I'm not tentatively planning on it. But if that were to get more popular and were to start taking off and there started to be more meets, would I be personally, would I consider jumping in and doing that sort of competition? Yeah, because I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. I can dig it. And so, yeah, me seeing another YouTuber, a YouTuber up there who's kind of at my level in terms of overall viewership and everything, coming out and publicly competing in something like that, supporting something like that, that's pretty awesome. I can back it. And yeah, I mean, now that I kind of saw a few things and watched a handful of videos, full video, I watched them all the way through that he's got up. Normally I'd say that, guys. Like, I couldn't watch the video all the way through because some of these guys are stupid. I'm going to be honest. Half the guys in YouTube fitness are borderline mentally retarded. They really are. And you guys can't deny that. You cannot deny that if you've listened to any of them. Some of them are ignorant, borderline illiterate, borderline mentally retarded. Is probably half of the guys making YouTube fitness videos. I can't sit through that level of stupidity. Unless it's intended to be comedy. If I know that it's comedy and it's funny, I can sit through it, but I'm going into it expecting them to say something meaningful. And they're ass clowns. So yeah, it's hard for me to watch a lot of them. The stuff I saw of his was well thought enough out and articulated well enough that, yeah, I could sit through it. I'm like, okay, Alan, I think Alan knows his stuff. Alan knows his stuff. Now, some people say, well, I thought you were promoting overall fitness these days. I am. I can respect the strength aspects of what he's doing. Do I think it promotes overall fitness in terms of maybe people getting lean enough, having ideal body composition? Maybe, maybe not. I did hear him say in a video, though, there's someone who's carrying too much fat, they might want to consider trimming down just for their overall health eventually. It's like, okay. So he's leaning in that direction. I think he's trying to lean in that overall direction of overall health and fitness. With obviously a very, very strong focus on strength and athleticism. So yeah, I can dig it. I dig what he's got going on over there. I can actually really get behind the concept of this strength lifting as an actual sport. I could totally support that. And I'm going to watch it and see what it does, because I hope something like that catches on a little bit. I think we could use something like that, an alternative to powerlifting that really does kind of get back to the core concept that powerlifting was about, and people just getting in and lifting heavyweight, raw numbers, real strength, taking out some of the lifts that allow certain major leverage advantages instead of always a true test of strength. Because again, sumo's always been controversial. The fact that some people are so flexible that they can trim an extra 6 inches out of the range of motion on their bench press with an inhuman arch and still be meet legal. A lot of this stuff with a really wide benching, this gets ridiculous at a certain point. It's real hard to cheat on a strict press. You just have to be strong. You have to be strong. There's no way you're cheating that up. There's no way you're using a weird position to get better, to cut the range of motion. You just have to press that weight off your chest and up over your head. When it's a strict press, that's a better test of strength. It's a good test of strength. So what they're using is 3 exercises that are fantastic tests of overall strength, raw strength. I like that. I like that a lot. So yeah, nothing but good things to say about what he's got going on over there, what's going on with that strength lifting. I have nothing but good things to say about it. Go check it out if you guys want to. It's a pretty interesting concept. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.